Are you ready for a what I've been playing, watching, reading video? Let's go! Hello YouTube, good morning, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel Bambinos. This is going to be my what I've been playing, what I've been watching, what I've been reading video, okay? I've played quite a bit actually, I've watched quite a bit as well, I've read a little bit. So I've been quite a busy bee this week. If you didn't see my new, I think I did it yesterday, I went live. My pickups video, I've got a new console. I'm now the proud owner of an Xbox One. Since this is Tony that's played Killer Instinct, I finally played it. So, spoiler, that's what I've been playing. So what have I been playing? Let's get started. So I started the week off a little bit disappointed with Cyberpunk. I started playing that. I haven't got it to show you because it's been traded in and it's gone. It was just too buggy. I really wanted to enjoy it. I wanted to like it. There was loads of good things about it. I really enjoyed some of the missions. Very original gameplay, but it's still broken. So I was like, Tony, just get it gone. There's much better games that deserve my time. As I get older, I haven't got as much time to game, so don't put up with it. Just get it gone. So it's gone, okay? So I wanted another big game. So I started the week off. I put in Rustler for the PS4. It's like a medieval game. I enjoyed it, but it didn't hold my attention. I played for like an hour or so, and then I think I had to do something, take a dog for a walk or something, and then I didn't go back to it. But it's like a top-down, I don't know if you can see the graphics there. It's a top-down, medieval, GTA kind of game. So if you grew up with the PlayStation 1 days with the original GTA London and GTA 1 and 2, then if you enjoyed that, then you will enjoy this. It's a silly, but yeah, it was good fun, but I haven't gone back to it. So I played it for like an hour at the start of the week. So that wasn't the game I was hoping to fill the void. So I got back into Injustice 2. Really enjoyed this. What did I play? Who did I play as? I played a little bit with the Ninja Turtles. I'm just trying to find a character. I'm probably going to level up Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero is one of the guest characters in this version. Raiden's okay, but Sub-Zero is pretty good fun. So I just want to max another character. I did say, I don't think many people in the world have done it, got level 30 on the entire roster. That's probably going to take someone a full year just playing that game, you know. I've done it with the Ninja Turtles. I think I've got Sub-Zero. He's probably level 14, 15. He's the second highest level character. I've got a couple then like level 8. A couple level 1. I've hardly played them. But yeah, one day I'd like to... I might do it live one day or something. Just get level 30 on every single character. Yeah, I don't think it's been done before. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you'd like me to carry on with that. But yeah, it's still a good fun game. But the game that's kept me entertained for definitely the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, I've been smashing The Last of Us. Well, actually, I didn't play it Sunday or Monday. I think I put it on Tuesday, and it's the second playthrough. I think it said on my PlayStation account it took me 21 hours to complete it the first time round. There's a lot of cutscenes, so I know the story. Not everyone's a fan of the story. The thing with The Last of Us and The Last of Us 2, the story is amazing in the first one, but the gameplay is better in this one than the first one. So it's a better game, but the story's better on the first one. There's still a good story. You just get I get a little bit frustrated with Ellie. It's like, if you played it before, I'm trying to not do a spoiler, but you think she's going to get a happy ending, but then she goes back. It's like, oh yeah, she's going to live happily ever after with her partner and baby, and she runs off again. It's like, what are you doing? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, the gameplay is really good fun. I'm not speed running it, but I'm being picky with the cutscenes. Like, I remember this cutscene, skip. I remember this cutscene, skip. Or then if I enjoyed this cutscene, I'll enjoy it. Do you know? So I'm flying through that, but very good game. That is, I think, either Argos or it's cheaper to buy it brand new. I'm seeing on. I don't really keep on touch of the prices of the games I've already owned. But on one of the groups I'm on Facebook, like a CX thing, you can buy it brand new basically and trade it into CX for a small profit, if you want to do that. But I think it's Argos, it's cheaper to buy it brand new. So if you're in the market for it, I don't know as of filming the video, but I know it was like a week or two ago. It's cheaper to buy it brand new for some reason. But yeah, big fan of The Last of Us. So that's on my PlayStation gaming. So obviously I've got an Xbox One now. I'll do my digital games in a sec. I got them typed up. So first game I put in was Rare Replay. I picked that up last Saturday because I knew I was going to be getting an Xbox One. I picked up the Xbox One on Friday morning. Shout out Chris. Yeah, really enjoying that. So all I played on that is a little bit of Killer Instinct Gold. I need to put it back in because it needs to reinstall. I stopped the installation of like, is it Banjo-Kazooie? I've never really played them. Banjo-Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts. There was a couple of them. Maybe one of the Perfect Darks. I stopped the upload of that. But the reason I bought an Xbox One was for Killer Instinct. Yeah, so I've only played that a little bit, but that cost me £4, and there's over 30 games on one collection for £4, and they're all Rare games as well. Rare is very good, or used to be one of the best game developers out there. I loved Perfect Dark back in the day. I think it's better than GoldenEye in my opinion. So I think yesterday I did a pickups video live, and then I said, I'm going to go play Killer Instinct now all day. But then the plan was to install the Halo Master Chief Collection. That took ages to install, right? So obviously I couldn't play Killer Instinct. No, what I did basically, I played Killer Instinct Arcade 2. This Killer Instinct 2, the arcade version, while this was installing, and then it said, it's ready to play. So I went back into the Halo games, and I think Halo Combat Evolved, the first Halo, was on there. Now I've played that within the last 12 months, so I didn't plan to play it, but I thought I'll just do one mission, and then I'll go back to Killer Instinct. So I did the mission. I love the fact that you can instantly swap between the old graphics, the new graphics. Some of the NPCs, the characters that you interact with, they look totally different. But it's like, he looks different. I keep flicking back and forth all the time. So anyway, I played the first mission. This you crash land onto the Halo. I thought, I remember this. So the nostalgia starts coming back. Played the second mission. I'll just do this mission, then I'll go back to Killer Instinct. I play another mission. Did the third mission. Yeah, I'll go back. Okay, one more mission. Played the fourth mission. Then I thought, right, it's time for tea. I'll go back and then I'll put Killer Instinct on. I thought, I'll do one more mission. So I played the fifth mission. And I thought, right, I'll do this, then I'll go back. I played the sixth mission. I think I'm on mission 7 or 8 out of 10. So I nearly finished the game in one sitting. I've never done that before. So I gotta be honest, I'm probably gonna smash that. At least get the first Halo campaign out of the way. So yeah, it's mad. I've been so excited to play Killer Instinct. There's nothing wrong with Killer Instinct. it's met my expectations. But yeah, that somehow it's just like, I'll do one more mission, and I just kept going and going and going. I was even tempted to pull an all-nighter, because I wasn't tired late last night, because I've been playing this. But I made myself turn it off, because Sunday mornings was our running morning, so we've been for a short jog this morning. Yeah, so really enjoying that. So that's the physical games I've been playing. I'll talk about Killer Instinct then. I'm really impressed visually. It's really impressive. It's a 10-year-old game, isn't it? But it's one of the best games I've ever played as far as the presentation of the game. Things like when you're going for the options menu, I had no idea this was a thing, right? They really thought, it shows how much they thought about this game, basically. It's musical. Like, as you're selecting, like, restart or change character or whatever, it's musical. It's like ding, dong, ding, ding, ding. It's really, maybe I'm not explaining it right. It's like, oh, I really appreciated that. It's quite easy to navigate. There's a lot of options in there. Obviously, you've got the documentaries, you've got the artwork, you've got Killer Instinct Arcade 1, Killer Instinct Arcade 2 is part of the collection as well. Really am impressed with it. So that is the reason I need an Xbox One in my life, is for that one game. And it actually, my expectation was sky high, and it's actually exceeded my expectation. It's that effing good, okay? I really am so happy that it's the game I thought it was and more. I haven't got a main in it yet. I played arcades, so Killer Instinct 2 arcade mode. I played that through as Jago, but Fulgo and Spinal are my mains. I took Spinal for a spin. I'm not very good with Fulgo though. Maybe I'm one of those where I like the look of him. I like his story, but I'm not very good with him. I'm better with Spinal. I'm a lot better with Jago. Okay, so I'm probably gonna. The plan is to smash Halo today, and maybe The Last of Us. I'm gonna get Halo Combat Evolved campaign done by the end of today. I've also got Sunday's my housework day. Okay, so exciting. It's such an exciting life. So I want to finish that, and I want to carry on with The Last of Us. So I got my action shooter on the go. I got my stealth game on the go, and I can't see me playing much Injustice 2 this week, because Killer Instinct, it's the game I've been waiting 10 years to play. All right. Another game I played, my in-between games, is Resogun. I think I was playing that while The Last of Us 2 was installing. I forget there's 2 discs, isn't there, on The Last of Us 2? So you got to put 1 disc in first. So while that was installing, obviously I didn't have the Xbox One at the early this time last week, so I was playing a bit of Resogun. I just basically played until I died. I think I got to level 4, so that's pretty good for me, that is. I think it's 5 levels, so I nearly got to the end without dying. So I thought, oh, we'll go back. So I enjoyed that little playthrough of that. What have I been watching? I'll do this first then. Samurai X. So I picked this up, I think this was last Saturday as well. It's the 4-disc collector's edition. It's a lovely looking collection. It's a little bit hard to follow. This is just my opinion. It's very good. It reminds me of, do you know the movie, Tom Cruise movie? I think it was early 2000s or mid 2000s, The Last Samurai. It reminds me a little bit of that. Oops, someone's drilling. Sorry about the background noise. I had a woodpecker trying to get in then. Do you know the story where Tom Cruise's character ends up living with the woman who was married to one of the samurais that he killed? It's a little kind of that, little bit of that story, bit more of a twist to it. So I've actually watched a 10. I'm 2 discs down. I've done 2 and I got 2 to go. Now that's rare for me. That's a lot of watching for me, that is. It has taken an impact on my reading, because I'm reading. This is the last thing I do. When I come home from work, I'm home by about 10 in the night. See to Rossi. Then I take my tablets, my sleeping tablets. They normally take 2 hours to kick in. So I'm normally going to bed at midnight, but I'm used to going to bed at 10 o'clock. Again, I know it's an exciting story, but I think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, nearly every day last week, I watched like an episode or 2 of Samurai X, okay? But I've been going to bed at about midnight, basically, okay? What else have I watched? On Amazon Prime. I don't know why it took me so long to watch this. I finished, totally binge watched season 3 of The Boys. Now, I started watching it months ago. I think I talked about it on my channel on this series where I've been playing, watching, reading. Really enjoyed it. Then got distracted by something else. So I stayed with it, and they build up this massive fight kind of thing, and this is going to be amazing. It lets me down a little bit. It wasn't as climactic. I don't think that's a word. I won't try to say it again. It wasn't quite as good as I was hoping it would have been, okay? But I did enjoy it. Really funny, some of the scenes. Really nice, couple of nice twists in there as well. But I think I liked the episode. I think there's 8 episodes. 6 and 7 were the best episodes. So I binge watched that. That's done. And then yesterday evening, while I was having food, I started watching on Netflix. It's a film called Nobody. I nearly went to the cinema to watch this. I really liked the look of it. I liked something about the poster spoke to me, where it's got like this average 45, 50-year-old man, family man, and he looks all beat up kind of thing. I think it's like a poster of someone's fist in his face or something, if I remember right. And it's about, I knew this before I started watching it, it's about a family man. He's got a boring life. It does it pretty well, if I'm honest. It shows him like Monday getting up, he goes for his run. Monday, then he goes to work, he has a coffee, he clocks in, he does that, he jumps on the bus, that, like a fast forward. Then the next week it's the same thing again, and he always misses the bins on a Tuesday or whatever. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's the same boring life. And his daughter looks up to him, but his son is a bit older. He's like going through his teenage years where he thinks his father is a bit of a loser kind of thing. And he's asked to do a school project on someone that served in the armed forces. And he asks his dad, and his dad's like, I didn't really see any action. He goes, well, I've asked grandfather, I've asked it. And his wife's like, you could ask someone else, someone proper kind of thing. Like putting him down. And then they get burgled, basically, that night as 2 intruders in his house. And they've got a gun. And he picks up his golf club and he goes to swing for one of them. And he stops and you think, you can tell he wants to, but it makes it look like he was scared. But then it kind of, I must have read the review or the advert, the trailer rather, must have told us all this thing. But he's actually not this wimp, coward kind of person, you know. So there's a bit more to him. It's okay. I think it could have been directed a bit better, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm about halfway. I'll probably finish that today as well. I'll put that on while I'm having some food later or something like that, yeah? So I do recommend that. That's on Netflix. I think they've just added it on Netflix. I didn't go back to Monster Hunter because it was crap. I know Tony Jaa is in it, but I'd rather watch On Back, you know? That is everything. Right, YouTube. Watched quite a bit of YouTube. I've probably watched the least YouTube because I've been watching other things, you know. So I love YouTube. If anyone didn't know, I'm the biggest YouTube fan in the world. I want to be the person. Imagine someone has watched every single YouTube video. I wonder how many there are. How many videos? How long would it take you to watch every single video? Mind you, I couldn't probably, because it's all the makeup tutorials and stuff like that. Yeah, I wouldn't enjoy that. Not anymore. Right, so this big YouTube channel. Again, it doesn't matter how big the channel is. It's when I say my channel of the week, it's not about bigging up the channel. It's me sharing. Like, if I think something's really good, I want other people to go and check them out. It's not about clout or anything like that. It's just about, I think you guys need to go and watch this. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Okay, size doesn't matter. So the channel is My Retro Life, and the video is the Sega Master System Collection Haul of 1995. Now, this is a special YouTube channel. I don't know how long he's been going. It's some of them at least 2 years, okay? And what's special about this? To know, like, a lot of YouTubers talk about, oh, I remember when I had this, or I remember I had this for Christmas in 1995 or whatever. What's unique about this channel is the YouTuber's father, that sadly passed away, rest in peace. He was, I think his job was like a video editor. So he had, for its time, a very good video camera. And his son and the father's son, so the YouTube channel. So let's stick with the bloke then. His father and his mother were gamers as well. And I'm sorry if I'm not explaining it very well. But basically, all the Christmases where the boy was opening up his Christmas presents, Nintendo, Sega Genesis and all this, his father's behind the camera. He's captured it all. And then he'll capture him playing the consoles. He'll capture, like, they would rent Japanese, like, Nintendo GameCube before he was out in the US, but they would rent a Japanese one, and, like, he's got, must be hours and hours of footage of their first impressions of all these games. They've even got footage of them, like, in old GameStops and stuff like that. It's like the father's almost a genius, as if he knew YouTube was round the corner, kind of thing. He's got so much footage. So when the YouTuber is talking about, my Mega Man and stuff like that, or Metroid, he's got B-roll footage of him as a tiny little boy playing Mega Man for the first time. So he's even got he goes to, I think his family was in New York. I'm not sure where they were living, and he spends a lot of Christmases with his family, and he's like, oh yeah, my cousin was his best friend. They were gamers as well. But they got, as he's talking about it, he's got the footage showing it as well. It's so rare. I don't think any other YouTube channel has got this footage to go alongside. It's a good channel anyway. And what I like as well is he's got a daughter, so I think he's doing the same thing. So his daughter's a little girl as well, and she's into the Switch as her main console, and so it's like she likes Splatoon, and it's like it's like heartwarming, you know. So I think it's going to come full circle, and maybe one day when she's grown up, she'll have a YouTube channel, and it'll just keep going and going. So this is a special YouTube channel. So it's my Retro Life. If I remember, I'll tag them in the channel as I normally do. So going back to this video, I think it's one of his newer videos, the Sega Master System Collection Haul of 1995. Now, the other thing with this YouTube channel, he grew up, he was a game collector as well. So not many people, like, I grew up with a Master System, but by 1995, I was on to the next console. My Master System was, if I could have sold it, I probably would have sold it, but there wasn't a demand for it. So it was boxed up in the garage or boxed up in the attic, do you know what I mean? But him and his dad they would collect Atari games, and so in this video, it's another Christmas video. So what was 1995? So you had the Mega Drive was going strong, the Super Nintendo. I think he had one of the Castlevania games that Christmas as well. But his father had boxed up, I think, 25 Master System games with the Master System 2 in there as well. And it's the one I had with Alex Kidd in Miracle World built in. And it's so nice to see a child appreciate old games, because I'm not sure, it's like from 1985 to 1991 games. If my parents bought me a Master System back then, I didn't have retro gaming, really wasn't a thing. Not for me anyway. I would have gone, I'd much rather you spend this money on Super Nintendo games, for example. It's such a nice video, and he's going through every single game. Like 25 games is a fucking stack, do you know what I mean? He stacks them up. It's almost, because he's still a little boy, it's almost as tall as the boy. Yeah, it's really heartwarming. Every single video is really, really good. So definitely go check it out. The channel doesn't need more subscribers, but this is me sharing a really good YouTube channel that I've stumbled across. Okay. What have I been reading then? Pretty much still with Alien. Last week I think I was 30 pages in. I've read 20 pages, so I'm on like page 50 odd. It's not actually what I thought it was going to be, because I think last week I'd skipped ahead and it said Ripley was the name of the title of the chapter, and basically it's almost like an alternate universe kind of thing. So she's in the space pod, like frozen or whatever, like in the sleeping chamber, but then all hell breaks loose on this other spaceship, and they've only got like something like 15 days before they burn into this planet's atmosphere. They're fucked basically. So she gets rescued by those people, and it's like, this is nothing like the movie. So yeah, all new story. So yeah, it's almost like an alternate universe. So I don't know where it's going. So yeah, I really am enjoying that. But because I've been doing a bit more, trying to get through my backlog of anime and movies and stuff like that. God, that drilling, I'm really, if you can hear it, just getting on my tits. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that. I think that's everything. Let me just check on my notes. Yeah, that is everything I've been playing, watching and reading. I'm probably, I'm going to hopefully finish that this week. I might watch Avatar Way of the Water. I haven't watched that yet. It's available to download on digital. So yeah, I might check that out. I want to watch Megan as well. I don't think I can justify buying 2 movies in 1 week. Because I probably won't watch 2 in 1 week, let's be honest. Yeah, I'll have Halo finished. I'll have a bit more of an update on my Killer Instinct thoughts and impressions. Yeah, that is everything. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. Subscribe if you want to. I'm not begging. Please subscribe. If you want to, just subscribe. Do you know what I mean? You won't, it's not the end of the world if you don't. I'll be okay. Yeah, hope you have a good Sunday and the next week. Yeah, cut it off there. Love you. Bye. Hey YouTube, welcome. Oh, I've got the microphone in. Are you ready for a what? I gotta read it on there. I'm looking down there like. Are you ready for what I've been playing, watching, reading?